If you're navigating menopause like I am, you know how challenging it can be to manage all the changes your body's going through. And inflammation is one of those sneaky culprits that can make menopause symptoms even worse, sometimes even leading to autoimmune conditions. But the good news is you have the power to fight back with the right foods. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 of the anti-inflammatory foods that I make sure I include in my diet each week to lower inflammation, manage those menopause symptoms, and help me feel my best. Be sure to stay till the end because I'm going to be prepping these for my lunches all week. If you're starting to see the signs and symptoms of inflammation, your energy's low, you've got that joint pain, just feeling bloated, then you might want to include these foods too. And I like to add in good foods to your plate before we talk about what you need to take off. So let's dive in and get you onto the path to feeling good too. Food number 1 could be considered a superfood. They are low in sugar, but very tasty and really pack an antioxidant punch. Can you guess what it is? It's blueberries. I love organic blueberries in the summer when they're in season. And then I have frozen blueberries in my freezer during that off-season time so I can enjoy them year-round. Blueberries are low in calories, low in sugar, but high in vitamin C. They have anti-aging benefits. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, especially flavonoids, which help reduce inflammation by reducing those harmful free radicals in your body. So this is a delicious treat. I like to have it at the end of a meal as my sweet treat. I also love it in my Greek yogurt in the morning. Another great benefit of blueberries is it helps with your memory and brain function. So I think during menopause, we all could use a little help in that area. Figure out ways to add in blueberries. Food number 2 is one I eat every week. It's a cruciferous vegetable that has a special compound in it that helps your body detox by flushing out harmful chemicals out of your body. Can you guess what it is? It's my favorite, broccoli. And sometimes I switch it up and have cauliflower. But broccoli, cauliflower, those cruciferous vegetables have a lot of fiber, a lot of vitamin C, plus they help you detox. This not only supports overall health, but it does reduce that inflammation and reduces symptoms of joint pain and fatigue. Now, when we're traveling, I don't always get this in my diet, and I notice the difference. I like to roast broccoli. I like to have cauliflower with a little bit of hummus. So including broccoli or maybe even cauliflower is a simple way to protect your body and keep inflammation in check. I'd love to know in the comments what foods you include in your diet every week that you notice makes you feel better. Food number 3 is high in omega-3 fatty acids, which has been shown to significantly lower inflammation and improve your heart health. Any guesses? I have frozen salmon always in my freezer ready to go. And then for today's lunch that I'm going to make and show you later, I have canned salmon. Super easy to have in your pantry. This is wild caught salmon. I've got this at Costco. You can probably find this at your local grocery store as well. Including fatty fish in our diet every week is a great way to boost those omega-3s. I love baking salmon in the oven with a little honey mustard and chopped pecans on top. So delicious. And then the canned salmon in a pinch when I don't want to have a big meal, I can take this out and make a bowl, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. If you aren't getting your omega-3s in through fatty fish, I'd highly recommend start adding it once or twice a week. Food has been one of my favorites pretty much my whole life. But when Brady got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and psoriatic arthritis, we really had to hone in on anti-inflammatory foods. Now, the standard American diet, what's kind of the central vegetable that we eat? The potato, right? Well, I'm giving you the healthier version. And yes, that is the sweet potato. And you can find, believe it or not, not just the orange sweet potato, the purple sweet potatoes, and there's actually even white sweet potatoes. And the reason they're better than the russet potato is the russet potato is a nightshade, and it can actually cause inflammation. Brady is super sensitive to nightshades. Those are your peppers, tomatoes, and your potatoes. He can't eat too many of those without feeling it in his joints. So I know there's something to the nightshades causing inflammation, but sweet potatoes, do just fine for us. Sweet potatoes are a great source of beta carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A nutrient known for its anti-inflammatory properties. Sweet potatoes are delicious, especially roasted or baked. This is a vegetable I buy every week. I might switch it up with the colors, but we're having it every week. And number 5, you probably already know that you should be eating more of it. And we think of it as a healthy food, but let's start just adding it to our plate without even thinking about it. And that is leafy greens. Today I have organic romaine and butter crunch. You can mix up the lettuce greens that you like. And then I also have microgreens. Sometimes I grow these on my windowsill, or sometimes I buy them at the store. And microgreens really pack a powerful punch, because think of all the nutrients the seed needed to start growing. They're all packed in, nutrient dense into those microgreens. As the plant grows further, those nutrients are spread out through the plant. But when they're nice and little microgreens, they're really nutrient dense. Now, leafy greens are high in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that help protect your body from inflammation. So the way I sneak these in, when I'm fixing my plate, I'll sprinkle a little on my plate and then add whatever I'm going to eat on top. These microgreens are really easy to sneak in. Have a salad as your appetizer to lower that blood sugar impact. There's easy ways to sneak it in, even if you don't want just a regular old salad. So now let's get to prepping these for my lunches this week. Not only is broccoli a great anti-inflammatory food, it provides a lot of prebiotic fiber that's going to really help your gut health. So I have washed and chopped this broccoli florets, seasoned it with nutritional yeast and a little garlic powder, and I'm going to roast it in the oven. I don't know about you, but chopping vegetables kind of feels therapeutic sometimes. But if you don't like chopping vegetables, I like to have the frozen variety ready to go as a cheat code. These are colorful sweet potatoes already chopped. You can get broccoli florets already ready to go in your freezer section. But here are the orange sweet potatoes, and those purple ones, you can see the flesh is actually white. And I keep the skin on because a lot of the fiber and nutrients is in that skin. So I wash them really well, and then I just leave the skin on. Saves me a step from peeling them. And I'm going to roast these in the oven with the broccoli. I find that prepping my lettuce and chopping them into bite-sized pieces makes me want to eat it more. I don't like a big mouthful of what feels like leaves. So if I can chop this up ahead of time and then put it back in the container, and a bonus tip, you store it with a little paper towel. It'll absorb the moisture and help it stay fresh longer. But then it's ready to go. So you don't have to think, oh, I got to chop that before I can eat it. It simplifies it so it's ready to go. And then for the canned salmon, it's super easy. I open it, and each can has about 2 servings. So I got half of the can in this bowl, and I mixed a little olive oil and this everything bagel seasoning. I'm going to mix this up, and then you'll see how I pull this all together. I have my bowl. I'm going to start with my already chopped greens. Easy to start the bowl off like that. And then I have my delicious roasted broccoli. So pretty. It's a little crunchy, but still green. And then I have my colorful roasted sweet potatoes as a nice complex carb. And then I'm going to put my salmon in here. As you can see, it's a delicious, colorful lunch that I know is going to help me feel my best. And then, of course, I'm going to have a little blueberries for dessert. Now, I challenge you to try to find ways to incorporate these anti-inflammatory foods into your diet to help manage those menopause symptoms, lower inflammation, and to help you feel your best. Now, if you still don't get what the big deal is about inflammation, you're going to want to watch this video here where I explain its connection to menopause.